Breaking news, Alpha Tauri have dropped Nyck de Vries and Daniel Ricciardo is back. Today, Daniel Ricciardo took a seat in the RB19 and took part in the Pirelli testing at Silverstone. Helmut Marko had previously in an interview stated that they would see how Daniel would perform and they would look forward afterwards. Then rumors started to crop up, especially on Twitter, that Nyck de Vries was to be dropped effective immediately from Alpha Tauri and Daniel Ricciardo was going to replace him. Tweets like this cropped up, referencing a Dutch newspaper that had reported that Nyck de Vries had been dropped and speculating about Daniel Ricciardo's return. It was all based on a tweet from this guy, who is a commentator for Viaplay, with close connections to the de Vries family, according to this tweet. Afterwards, while everybody was speculating, even Will Buxton had to give his 2 cents, of course, speculating why AlphaTauri and Red Bull might decide to go this route. It is an interesting take considering that they are putting Daniel Ricciardo in the AlphaTauri seat to evaluate him and put pressure on Perez, so I could definitely see them doing that. By now we have confirmation from AlphaTauri themselves and Danny Ric that Daniel Ricciardo will be back on the grid this season in the AlphaTauri seat and that Nyck de Vries has been dropped. Since then, Franz Tost, team principal of AlphaTauri, has come out with this statement, making it clear that he's very pleased with Daniel's return. I do appreciate him thanking Nyck de Vries and mentioning him, which nobody else has done before. Also, Christian Horner has come out with reasoning behind the decision, stating that Daniel Ricciardo's lap times in the Pirelli testing were very competitive and could have put him on the Silverstone front row. So, there we go. Silly season has begun.